Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Mama G Gear. It's Mama G here, and Rusty's at work. I did a thing. I did a nice, funny, it was actually funny. I even giggled at myself. A video of an unboxing, of 2 unboxings, and a few other things. And then I went and put it through the editing. I had all my little silly thingies that I pop up and whatnot, and I deleted it. And then before I try to retrieve it, I emptied out my trash on the phone thing. So anyway, so long story short, so I'm standing here moving you around because I want to show you, at least, because I already put the stuff away, but I want to show you what I had gotten. I had done a Joann's and a Hirschner's. So from Hirschner's, I'm going to flip you around. So hold on to put your seatbelt on. Okay, so this is my... Actually, I'll show you. Yeah, the room's a mess, but some areas are somewhat clean. But anyway, so what I did, that's my thrift compartment. And then there's other indie dyers in there, including Dee and Melissa and so forth. And then I got my little Dee hankies, the mini hankies. All right, so what I did get, just try not to get dizzy, are these 3... I got 2 of each, and I'll take one out. It's the Care-On Colorama Halo. Super gorgeous. There's like, I think 800 yards, and those 3 colors are so pretty together. And I really can't remember what my thoughts were when I purchased them, because I bought 2 purple, 2 green, 2 yellow, which of course those are my favorite colors, and company colors and all that. But I bought 2 of each of these, and there's, like I said, I think there's over 800 yards on each one. So I did have something specific in my head to make, and I don't remember what it was, but something will come up. I'll show you the rest of my stuff here. And we'll do a little tour of this section of the yarn room. Still have some of these, the spun colors. Yeah, I think those are discontinued now, right? And then here's some rainbows, which those I think I did put that video up. And then this is the section that I've been clearing out of the craft supply room. And I just showed you those. Don't get dizzy. I love these. But this is more organized, and these are basically the yarns I really wanted or would like to keep, okay? Love this Whirl gig, whatever. That's going to be one of my new favorite yarns. That is so soft that I have to go look it up and find out if you ever hear that's on sale, please shoot me an email, because I want to know that. But yeah, there's some what do you call those, boogie nights or something? I don't know what they're the sock yarn. I love these. Are the kind of novelty yarns, and I have a bunch of other eyelash yarns and whatnot that I like, and these are more hanks. I figure everybody likes looking at yarn, so let me stand back a little bit. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. But yeah, and then these are the ones, I forgot what company I got these from. And then I know Bella Uccinetto, Christina, had ordered some. And when she opened her bag, she said they smelled. I haven't opened those bags yet, and they've been here for months. But I haven't figured out what to do with them yet. And I'm curious when I open that if it's going to be stinky yarn or not. But then these are really pretty, the Soho, and then there's... that bamboo. I have all the different rainbow colors, and these are the ones, there's 2, one behind each, that I got from and sorry, Angela from My Precious Yarnery. And then I have 2 more. This is Halloween stuff. This is the flowers, yarn art flowers. I have 2 of those, and I love that one, 2 of those. And then from the cotton cakes, this is going to be tough. All right, there's 2 different ones. There's black gray, sorry for the sleeve, those 2, and These two on the bottom, one is blue, black to gray, and one is black gray to navy blue. That I purchased from the Hirschners. I've got two of the same of this, which totally love that. This one's super cool, pretty. There's two of those that are the same, and then two of those that are the same. And that's just purple, white, and so on. And then these, I think I already had. And then a whole bunch of these. Those were on a mad crazy sale. I forget from where. I mean, you guys remember all this stuff. I can't remember my own name, you know, so I don't, whatever. I get it and it's here. That's all that's important. It's important. It's here if I want to use it. That's what's cool. But I got these guys here. And then this is, a ladybug. Beautiful. I can't wait to make something super special with all those. Anyway, and then a basket with my crow. He's diving, apparently. And then over top of the curtain, which I think I showed you, I have 3 windows. So each window has 2 colors. I'll maybe give you another quick look, but 2 colors. And so my windows are pride. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these huge Himalaya mountain. It's definitely furry yarn. You want to make sure you do a stitch that you like and you can do well, because you don't want to frog that stuff. That's for sure. And then on this rack here, I just got some of my heads and another basket. There's some more yarn. And then I got these from Marie Chavez recently. Those are the ones I'm going to make cat rugs for the shelters and stuff. I love this stuff. Isn't that pretty? And these two. I can't find this anywhere either. Hold on, let's grab one. No, that's that you could find. But the one that's, where's the friggin', here we go. No, these aren't the ones I'm talking about. These are, I love that yarn. Never mind. But it's like this, but it's Maya, whatever, with Y's and A's in it, and begins with an M, and I can't find it, but I find it without the tweed, but I like the one with the tweed, and the one I did have I used. I got that from Nicol from fibromyalgia _ yarn and resin. Sorry, I my brain is fried. Trailblazer. And then these I had gotten on sale with this stuff, and these I would like to make cool socks for Rusty and Craig. And then these were like a killer sale. These I got for $1 a ball, so I bought a bunch. And then landscapes, not sure what that is. And these are kind of like impeccable. I don't know. Not impeccable, something, something, whatever. And then I did buy the unforgettable, and I got them on sale a little bit, but because of, remember when they did that, I'm not going to mention the store, begins with an M, and it's a man's name. In fact, the man that lives here has that same name. And they said, oh yeah, you know, whatever, they forgot a digit, you know, so it was like cents instead of dollars and cents. But that upset me because they didn't take it down like for like 3 days or something, and so I got mad because I couldn't get it, so I went and bought more. So I got like 6 of each of those colors. And then that's glow in the dark. Yes. And I think I'm going to do that. Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat lady's doing that Cal crochet along, making the spider. And Thriss from Thriss and Stitches, she wants to do hers with the glow in the dark. So the glow in the dark I had to buy for Rusty, and then Aaron, of course, wanted something made too. I didn't know what to make them, so I'm gonna do that with the glow in the dark spider, with that glow in the dark yarn. So thank you, Thriss, for that idea. And this is I bought a bunch of this. This is the yarn that's actually like that tape yarn, or it is tape yarn, whatever. I grabbed those. They, of course, everything I buy is on sale, but I grabbed those because I think those would be easier to learn how to crochet with, and still really fun colors and fun yarn. So I bought quite a few. Those are kind of Rusty's colors, so I figured she could learn to crochet and use that. In fact, if you're still here, Bella, who is in Sicily, but she has a United States address, okay? She's going to be starting to teach crochet lessons on the base, the military base. So she's also looking for, if you have scrap yarns, not wool, and maybe like a 4-weight or maybe a 3-weight. That's it. But if you have old crochet hooks or anything, she's looking to have them be donated so that she can use those for teaching people how to crochet. And I think that's really super awesome. And I'm going to have to go through my stash and see if I can send her some stuff. Anyway, the ice yarns I've got there, they go into the back. Those are from Angela, from the mystery bag of yarn that I won at the auction for Kim, from Kim Crochets and Knits. And these are what I also bought that I unfortunately deleted the video, but these are huge. They're thick, huge neon. And I think I ended up paying like $500, you're right, $5 each. And there's like I think 800 yards. Hold on. What's the yardage? Where is the yardage? Oh, it's here. Hold on. I know I hate doing this on here, trying to read to you. And then, okay, so yeah, 489 yards each. And these are solid. So I might go back. They have a green and a purple. And they have like watermelon and coral. They have other colors. And I think that was like something yellow, whatever, an outrageous orange. Then I get just a mess on the bottom shelf. But anyway, I'm going to do a scan. The room's a mess. My life's a mess. So just deal with it. Those are stuff this is all stuff that's being donated. And then my little area, ooh, mess. But I just wanted to show you the window, the curtains, just in case. And then, yeah, we always have arms, just random arms. They're from the mannequin at Rusty's house. I thought they would fit the other mannequin, one of the mannequins I have here. There's like 3 mannequins here and one at Rusty's. I don't know. We have a lot of mannequins. And I'm going to flip you back. I'm going to put you on pause, okay? So, yeah, this is such a great furniture piece, isn't it? And don't make me get out my flying monkeys. All right, I'm going to put you on pause. All right, so now I'm sitting. Yeah, I got the hoodie on because it's actually cold, and I don't worry about how I look. All right. Yeah, I guess I'm going to drop this, even though I kind of showed you some of the yarns that are in this room. I'm going to drop this at 3:00 tomorrow. At the time of this filming, it'll be tomorrow. You'll be seeing it on the time I'm telling you, hopefully. Because we're going to do our mental health and Meows auction tomorrow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Only because, oh, you know what? It's just going to go over my face, and that's fine, because you don't want to look at my face anyway. I'm going to drop pictures of some of the items. I didn't take photos of everything. Just not motivated. I'm cold. That's what I am. I'm cold and I'm old. But anyway, so one of the things we didn't show you, I have to hand stitch the top. But this is one of those great pillows from... Dory Dunn did it. So from Dory Did It, there's a little thing here that you can attach and carry. These are awesome. And of course, you got black cats and green and purple. So it's reminiscent of Mama G Gear Company. And this will be up for auction. I will hand stitch this. So it'll be stitched by Dory and by me. And I stuffed it. I says, don't stuff. Just send them unstuffed. I've got that huge box of fluff and stuff, and I know how to stuff things. Okay, and then there's 2 hanks, hand-dyed hanks from Hobby Lobby, and you got like kind of a... what I'm seeing, you might not be seeing, but this is a little bit more green, like kind of a olive green, and then that pretty yellow. So those 2 hanks will be in it as well. Might be more stuff. I haven't decided yet. I might throw some more stuff in there. With the Hirschners, just to recap. Okay, the cotton cake mill ends. Oh, that's what they are. Cotton cake mill ends. They were $12. You know, people say $11.99 or whatever. It's $11. That's a psychology game of numbers. So when you see $11.99, you think you're paying $11, but you're not. You're paying $12. So it's something that they started years ago doing, and people still fall for it. Because when you see $4.97, you think, oh, it's $4. No, it's $5. It's over $5 because then you got tax and shipping. So Don't be playing for me for some fool, you know what I'm saying? All right, so those were $12 for two, so $6 each, which I think there's almost 1,000 or over 1,000 yards in each. I'm going to take this off because I just feel, or at least I'll put it down. And then the neon lights, those big, I'm looking like you could see. The neon light ones, I friggin' love those. And they're fluorescent. One color's fluorescent, the multicolors. Fluorescent, Vegas, neon lights, and electrify. And then it was laser lemon and outrageous orange, or the names of those really bright colors. And those were $5 each. And there was what we said, 481 yards, I believe. And what I found interesting in that was that the solid colors had the same yardage as the multicolored. And usually the multicolored is less yardage, same price. So I thought that was cool. Those were from Hirschner's. I think they might still be on sale. I believe they were at the time of this filming, because I was back on there looking to maybe get the green and the purple. Of course, green and purple, because that's all about what I like. All right. I'm going to show you. All right. I'm trying to think to talk and show you things here, and then to show you the stuff. Maybe I'll just add music. I don't know how to do that, where you break it and you add music after you talk. I don't know how to like edit and stuff, but there were 3 of these, which is that very pretty yarn that has the specks. There's black and white and tan specks, and the specks don't absorb the dye. And these 3 hanks, there was 3 in a picture, and you're going to see the picture. These 3 hanks are the same exact yarn base as the picture you're going to see. And I did it the same way. I made these rainbow hanks with just using red, blue, and yellow. Okay. And then I just over dipped. Why is that green there? Oh, he's supposed to be down a little bit. And then I just, double dipped, right? I double dipped them. So that's what these are. There's a little bit more blue on these because I don't do math, and I can't figure out with a circle how to do half of it and make that be a third. So I have to like draw that out and see if I can figure out how far I have to do it on the hank. So there's the section of blue is a little longer than the other solid colors, but I think in the scheme of things, it's still beautiful rainbow yarn. And what I'm going to do is the 3 that I took a picture of that are exactly the same process, little different variation because, they're dipped. I dipped them all together. So those 3 were dipped at another time. I call this the Rainbow Bridge. And I love this yarn base. It's so soft and it's so pretty with the speckles, the tweed. And I'm going to keep the 3 that you see the picture of because I dyed those right at the time that we had to have Duncan put down, and hence why I called it the Rainbow Bridge, because he crossed the Rainbow Bridge. And actually, I was talking to Dory. Dory did it, and she's like, I'm starting to get more upset about it because it's sinking in. That's not the thing. And I'm like, no, I just want them out of my house. I don't want them. And then she made a valid point that I feel that way now because I'm more emotional about it now than I was before. And I think that I'm going to want to keep those for myself because of the sentimental value. So I recreated 3 more hanks, same base, same dye, same process. That these 3 will be the ones that you're going to get in the auction. The other 3 I'm going to keep for myself because I'm going to make something for myself. Dory said she wants a hank of it so she can make something for me out of it. Because, I miss my boy. I really do. And you guys know. Anyway, what I did do is these just ended up drying. These are going to also be in the auction, hopefully. I got a lot of stuff. I didn't realize I had as much stuff than I do have. It's like, like even Dory and I were talking about that, like when you're having a party, you always make so much darn food and then you got half the food left. That's when it's nice to bring it and drive it right to a soup kitchen. Anyway, which is one thing that we used to do when we lived in Connecticut. So these, I'm going to show you one that's not hanked, but these are a worsted weight, 4 weight, and I love blue and brown together, and I love orange and brown together. I love those two, pink and brown together too. I mean, brown's like, a cool color, all right? Because it really just goes with everything. It's like blue jeans. They just go with anything. So there's 5 hanks of this, and I forgot to bring the tag to tell you how many yards are on it, but that'll be in the description at the 6 o'clock. Yeah. Brain fart. I'll tell you that at the auction. All right. So this is what they look like. What I did was, this is brilliant blue, and you can see how it's darker here, and then it goes into a fade. Then it fades into the natural ecru of the yarn itself. These are wool base. I unfortunately don't have cotton that I dyed because it's still in the closet that I can't get to. And then I faded it into the other colorway, is just chocolate brown. All right, so it, there's a nice solid chocolate. And then as you go, you're going to go back to the natural ecru, and it fades in, and then a fade back into the brilliant blue. Okay, so that's what these hanks are. I have 5 of them. We're going to auction them off. I know Dee did the dibs where you could buy 2 and not buy all of them. I just think that I'm going to auction them off and keep them together as the 5, only because this way there'd be enough yardage to maybe do something substantial, because it is a 4 weight, and I'm going to guess around, it's either like 219 yards. Why am I just throwing possibilities to you when you'll know when you come to the auction? So, so we're only 20 minutes in. I was trying to give you some ideas. Oh, the picture. I'm going to chat and then just throw other pictures of stuff. Okay. First of all, Dory did a commercial. If you haven't seen it, check out the community tab on hers. Well, you could check it out on mine community tab too, because it goes right to her link. But she did a commercial, which is, and what you're seeing hopefully at this point are things that are going to be pictures of the things that are going to be in the auction. And I'll just chat with you about it as we go. And she made a commercial, which she did for one of the other auctions that we did. She did an amazing job. So I'm going to just start hiring her for, doing my editing, because I don't know how to do anything with the cameras. I'm just not tech savvy, and that's okay. I'm not, can't be great at everything, And then I also want to do a quick shout out. I'm hoping to remember to tag everybody's name that I'm speaking of, but I also want to personally thank Crystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady, for helping Rusty, not me. I just stood there and it was my phone, but she we talked to each other, and she helped Rusty figure out a little bit about the night. But I also want to do a public thank you to Mindfully Mara at Mindfully Crocheted. I prefer to call her Mindfully Mara, for all her help in trying to help teach us. And we will still reach out to both of these beautiful technology ladies to help us, because, Rusty does read and figures a lot of stuff out on her own. But I can't help with any of that stuff. I'm still trying to figure out the 8-track player. That joke is getting old. I've been saying that for years. But anyway, hopefully you're just seeing pictures, and the things that you're seeing are going to be in the auction tonight. All right, so maybe see. Oh yeah, so the other thing I wanted to say was the painting of R.I.P. Binks. It's a 14 by 14 on stretch canvas. That's an original piece that I did. It's not great, but it's what I like to do, and it's kind of my style of artwork. And that is from the Black Cat series, which I started several years ago when we rescued or found Oscar the Wild. You've seen pictures. He's my long-haired black cat that had his back leg amputated because he was hanging out with the deer, and one of the deer either kicked him or stepped on his leg, because he thinks deer are big dogs and he likes them. And so he hangs out with them. So he's like the tick magnet, so the chick magnet, because he's always hanging out with the deer. And of course the deer around here all have ticks, so we have to be really careful about when he comes in. He gets combed and petted and all that. So we check him before he comes in the house. With that, I was able to fit quite a bit of yarn, a good amount of yarn in that box with the painting. So that's going to be mystery yarn, but I could say you're going to be happy. It's some nice yarn. And I threw a little something else in that I made personally in there. And that's all I'm saying about that. So that will be up for auction, but that will be mystery. And then I'm trying to think, are there any other things? Oh, also too, I didn't mean to scream. Oh, my brain is so fried. I'm so sorry. Hopefully I will know by the time that I'm filming this to put the name down of, it's one of two people. And they came into my life the same time, my life, not lives, but in my personal life around the same time. So I sometimes get these two young ladies confused. And one of them has also crocheted and is donating a beautiful shawl that I hope at this point I have a picture and I'm dropping that with her name, because I don't want to say the wrong person's name. It's one of two people. So we'll have 3 shawls made by 3 separate people. And I don't think I need to add any of my stuff in. And if somebody else had offered blankets a while ago for the next auction, and I'm trying to clean out my emails because there's so many darn emails. So if you did offer something for the auction and I overlooked it, or your email got lost in the shuffle, and don't ever expect me to remember anything. I'm just saying, I truly apologize. It's not because I didn't want your item. I did it to Rose from Rose Likes Crochet. She had offered stitch markers at one of the one of the auctions, and I totally forgot. So if I could forget, Rose Likes Crochet's offer, it just goes to show you that it's my brain, not my disinterest. It's just my brain. And then, so if you did offer something and I did forget to include it, like I said, this auction was going to be kind of small. So please, next time we do an auction, we're going to do 2 or 3 a year. Definitely one during kitten season, and then maybe one around this time of the year to, for just to tide us over to through the winter. And, because cats have needs all year round, but I don't want to keep hitting you guys up too much. And so probably twice a year we'll do this. I think that maybe works out best. And I'm just babbling because I'm hoping I'm showing you pictures. And maybe the pictures are all done at this point, and you're just sitting here looking at me, and I'm assuming that there's no camera on my face. And you're getting to see me be ridiculous. All right. I hope that I did everything. I did finish a couple items, which I'm not going to throw in this video. And I also have something really totally cool that might freak you out. I have 2 things that are totally cool that might freak you out. So I'll definitely, put a trigger warning on those, because one is, I'll just tell you here, but one is an actual bat, a real bat. I was going to say a real live bat, but it's not live. It's a bat that my friend gave me. I love bats. I love bats, and we have a lot of them here. I like to go outside at dusk, and they fly right over my head, and I just love them. And the other one is a antique doll that was the man that lives here. His great grandmother, I believe. Yeah. I think it was his great-grandmother or grandmother, whatever. It's old. And that doll is super creepy, and nobody in the family wanted it, and I love it. And it sits in a rocking chair in my Zen Den here in the corner with a crocheted blanket that the great-grandmother made. I'm assuming it's Red Heart yarn. And yeah, nobody in the family wanted it, so his mom gave it to me, and I want to show you that doll. Super, we're talking Annabelle creepy. It makes Annabelle look like Raggedy Ann, okay? So anyway, with that, I'm hoping that you've seen all the pictures. Yeah, I'm doing this as a 30-minute. We usually do the live at this time, so I just wanted to pop this video on to show you ahead of time what's going to be, or most of the things that'll be in the auction. We might not get to everything that you're seeing. We will try to get as much auctioned off as possible. I know it's the middle of the month. I know people don't have the money, and please too, if it's something that you really wanted and you don't have the money right now, I have to apologize that we can't like wait and hold items, because it gets too confusing, and then I forget, and then I've done it before and it's not a problem, anything in the past, but I'll mail things out because I want to get them out of the house, and then I forget who owed what, and then people forget too. It's not just me, and it just makes it a lot easier to just only bid if you have the money, and if you could within 24 hours. We're going to do a 24-hour. I need to write this down to remind myself to say it again during the auction. 24 hours, please drop the payment. And I sound like a greedy person, but no, it's just because it's too much. And then we got Halloween literally the next week, and there's so much that goes on throughout the year, but this time of year especially. So if you can make the payment within the 24 hours of the auction, and email and everything, definitely the email. And if you could do that within the 24 hours, would be truly appreciated, because I can't sit around. That happened to Dee with somebody, and like, well, I don't have the money now. I was like, well, you can't bid on things and expect without making prior arrangements, which I've done with people, and I have no problem doing that. If it's a prior arrangement with somebody that I know, and I know I could, trustworthy, I've done that. So, and those of you who are listening know, if it was you, one of you, and I've done that for several people, it's like, all right, you don't get paid till the first of the month, not a problem, blah, blah, blah. And that's been fine, but that's been done prior. I just, whatever. All right. So enough of that crap. I don't know what to say. So I'm just like babbling like as usual. I'm thinking right now that I might do now that I'm going to say it, I'm going to have to do it, but I'm going to do a mystery box of acrylics and cottons. I think I'm going to throw that in there because there's so many of you. There's so many wool, hanks, and I still can't find I can't reach my cotton wool, my cotton undyed yarn. So when I get to that, there's a few of you that are on the list. I will make you yarn, and I think I'm going to do that right when we hang up here. I'm going to put together a mystery box of acrylic and cotton, and that will be up for bid as well for those of you who can't use wool. All right. Is that fair? All right. And there's other things that you can have that aren't wool, like even the pillow. I mean, I know there's 2 hanks and it probably has wool in it, but they're in the plastic bag, so it hasn't touched anything. And I do try to keep that stuff separate. But I just want to thank all you guys. Hopefully you've seen everything. And I'm just going to show you one of the baskets. These baskets that Dee's sending are just made. This is one that's not this is not, if you're seeing this is a cat basket that she made for the channel, and we're going to put our tickets in there. Some of the tickets are in there. I'll do another video showing you everybody's tickets going into the basket. And yeah, she made this. And there's 2 of these that are being made. Thriss, I called in an offer that she made a while back for 2 custom hand-dyed hanks. That's going to be up for bid from, the Dying Queen Thriss. And then Paula Mint, the 2 ballerina dolls. Hopefully I'm showing that crazy picture of myself with the cool hippie doll that she made me, but also the ballerina doll, because the ballerina doll is gone. It's in the arms of her new best friend, little Mar Jade, and trying to think who else. There's other people, and you'll see them tonight, and I probably drop pictures of everything. But thank all of you all so much for all that you do, and the encouraging words, and the fact that I don't get like hate email or disturbing comments that some of the content creators get. It's crazy. You guys have been really kind, and I appreciate that, because a lot of us are sensitive, and we're human, and society feels like they have the right to speak their opinion in your face, and you have that right, but doesn't mean you have to do it. If you have an opinion that differs from somebody, just keep it to yourself. Whatever happened to the days of, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything. Those days were nice. Just keep it to yourself. It's not positive. It's not nice. Just don't say it. Unless it's in a nice way that you're trying to help somebody. But your opinion is your opinion, and you are totally entitled to it. But you don't have to be, yelling it in somebody else's faces. Because some people, I just seen some of Crystal from Bag of Days. Actually, I love the fact that she's doing that. I crack up every time. She's reading these ridiculous emails that people are sending her. And then like, really? You think that this is just Crystal and any other content creator that just lets those things roll? Yeah. We need to expose that. I love that Crystal's reading those. And if I had them, and don't do this just to give them to me to, to read, but I would be doing the same. So if you're a content creator and you're getting those kinds of crazy comments and emails from people that are off the wall in their own little reality, call them out. Don't have to say their name. Just read out their comments and let everybody realize how silly you sound. And I'm being really super nice with my choice of words here because, I think it's rude and unnecessary and uncalled for. And I think it's, and technically I think it's bullying. All right. So that's the other tangent. I hope that we'll see you tonight. Well, almost 40 minutes. So I'm going to get off of here now because you're going to get sick of seeing us tonight if you're going to be there. Hopefully, if you can come by, even if it's just to stop in and give us a thumb, everything is appreciated. Even if you can run us in the background or whatever, all of that is so appreciated. And, be there. Even, I'm not expecting people to, I know it's the middle of the month. I know, everything's expensive. Money's are tight. I understand all that because I experience it myself. I'm on a very limited income, and it's tough. This past month, I thought I was going to overdraft my bank for the first time in a long time. So, and then of course, it was around $200 to have Duncan cremated. And then I just took the puppy, and the dog and the kitten to the vet yesterday. And that was $180, so, these things pop up when you don't expect them. So that kind of put me in a little bit of a tizzy, but it's good. I'm fine. And, I don't cost much. I'm a cheap date. All right. I'm going to shut the heck up because it's going to be 40 minutes, and I love you guys. Hopefully, please do, hopefully you'll stop in and give us a thumb, give us a nice little comment. Congratulate the people that win if you're in there. Just have it run in the background. Some of you all have different devices. Let it run, if you don't mind. And other than that, love you all. Thanks again to anybody who's donated. All the people that have donated, you will get tickets in the bucket or the cat basket for your donations. Anytime we receive Happy Mail or this kind of stuff, they get extra tickets in the basket. And we'll get back to our regularly scheduled shenanigans after this auction, because this has kind of been, a little bit of work, to get everything organized. And I'm not the most organized person. So as you all well know. All right. I will let you go, and we will see you in a little bit at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Our channel, Mental Health and Meows, charity, which is helping connect people and orphaned animals to build and sustain a compassionate, loving, and positive friendship and relationship. And our monies helps do that amongst many other things. And you're probably sick of hearing it. And again, I encourage all of you to donate locally, find charities in your area that you can donate to. You do make a difference, even if it's just one hat. It makes a difference on that one head. Okay, that's wearing it in the cold. All right, on that note, I'm out of here. Love you guys, and we will see you real soon, hopefully tonight.
couple hours. Bye-bye.